When I was in the school already, when I was a senior at St. Joseph Brothers School, another guy, Jim Brozek from Pennsylvania, played accordion. So he and I started with and then we played together. And then that was in the school. Then when I went into the monastery itself, I picked up all the couple of guys, and that's when we started. We were practicing in the basement, or we call it the refectory. And Father Fulgence was our superior at the time. He was involved with the town village
trustee.
Yeah. Well, they used to meet down in our basement now and then, of our refectory. And then Poplinski, so who is that playing that music? Well, that's the brothers. They got a group together, and they're practicing right now. And we happened to be playing polkas at the time. And he said, well, gee, he said, we'd like to have them play for the Polish sausage days. We're going way back now. Polish sausage.
Yep.
So he said, well, okay. And he asked me, I said, well, sure, we'd be glad to. So what they did between the school and the church, they put a hay wagon. And I'm not sure, it was like Friday or Saturday night or something like that. And that's where they put us. And then we played. And then in the parade, we had a white van, Franciscan Cords on there. Piney had some big speakers out there, and then they put a record out over it. Yeah. Because I remember my room was on the third floor, and I'd look at watch the people during the daytime of that. Then they come Sunday morning with a backhoe, like a skidster, and that with a big scoop all the crap right. They go right down the road by the curbings.
Sure.
That's what they did. People heard us, and when Poplinski heard us, that's when we started going out playing for other places. We went to hospitals, nursing homes. We went to Pulaski High School, played hootenannies back then. You don't even know what that is today. No. Hootenannies. Those are like folk songs. But it was Green Bay Community Service Center. And we played there once a month. We got awards for playing, and we went far Algoma. We went all over in Wisconsin. We started playing. And we were like a draw card. Yeah. We lived the lives of teenage idols back then for that time. Right. Then we played for CCD retreats and that. Spruce Class, St. Vincent's Hospital we went to, St. Mary's Hospital. We went to Bay Settlement Sisters. They invited, whenever their superiors from out of the country would come, they invited us over, and we put on we'd play for them. They'd roll up the carpet and start dancing. Like I said, they're human as anybody else. But the community service center, when we played for the mentally challenged, they were there to help us out. They clapped, and that's where Turkey Man got his name, Father Jim Kajerski. He used to do all kind of peacock turkey calls and that, and that's when we got him. They were starting to imitate him. I said, hey, Turkey Man, and that stuck till the day he died. Even our superior, provincial, he said, Jim, he says, I went down, I had the mass down in Milwaukee, and everybody knew him as Turkey Man, not Father Jim Kajerski, Turkey Man. Yeah, we played it. We played everything.
A good variety.
Yeah, and in fact, we were in a Dick Rogers TV show too.
You were.
Yep. We played "In Heaven There Is No Beer" or something else, and they got phone calls on that. They thought it was a bad taste that religious brothers would be singing "In Heaven There Is No Beer" on TV. In fact, the only one that's living is myself from the original group. Oh no, the guy. Let's see, recorded. Kevin Schrader. He's from Pulaski. He's down in California. A big wall.
The wall, I mean.
Yeah, in fact, that was one of them that I was given 2 weeks off of my job to knock it down. Myself and another brother, and we knocked it down in a week because you hit. Well, some of the town people, when they would drink, we had bushes over there, and they'd throw all their garbage or empty bottles there. So then they figured, and it was getting cracked and whatnot, and they figured, well, it's about time it looked a little better. So it was a big, tall thing, and well, maybe in the 1800s or early 1900s it was okay, but back in the 60s, we're getting very modern now, they decided to knock it down, and they cleared it away. And then that's when they said too, once the wall came down, the brothers started going out. No, because it was all on our free time. It was after. Once in a while we got off of work, but otherwise, and we brought money in, and then we were, like I told our superiors, I wanted to show the kids outside the world. That's because we were outside the world, that religious life wasn't all prayer. There's a fun side to it. The guitar masters that was in the 62, because of our group. Well, we had in our chapel there, the masses were geared for the kids, and then we had young priests that would gear their sermons to the youth that they could understand. Oh no, we made an album. One side polkas, one side rock and roll. Then this came out a year later, the 45s. Transfers in religious life, that's a big thing. You never know from one year to the other if you're going to be there. So transfers, so some of the guys got transferred. Then mainly that's what it was. That's what broke us up then, because transfers.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, it's not all prayer. There's a fun side of religious life.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I don't regret anything. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.